Picking up from CBC, okay? A lot of the stories they cover fits their own interests. And the challenging stories that they put on are really like far away. I am proud they're putting more of the truths of, the genocide against the Palestinians. That's good that they're sharing that more openly now, because I don't think it was that much before. They are saying what the hypocrisy is, for example, or the incongruences. They don't say it like that, right? They don't have a tough journalist who tells it like it is, who doesn't care to be, politically correct in the sense of being non-truthful. But, like they don't say, hey, Bibi Netanyahu says that there's no famine going on, but he also doesn't allow international journalists. So that should be, take that information with a grain of salt. If that person in charge, which our government doesn't denounce enough, then it shows who we are. But yeah, I also see the Canadian patterns of hypocrisy, laissez-faire, and impunity facilitation are also in CBC. So I'm gonna have to listen to it less. I mean, I've noticed it locally here by going to the office. Somebody said, oh yeah, I got your article right here. Did you read it? Can you not answer my email? Like, can you not follow up with anything? Can you write a comment on a video where I talk about CBC on my YouTube channel? Does CBC not know how to read or write? Is that why you kind of kept my article until you kind of know how to read or write? And then you'll answer my email? But also, if they CBC, and they will, especially here, right? Because they cater to rednecks, it's part of their audience, I can't stand hearing Poiliev anymore, and I don't know who can. I mean, it's the same old fakeness. It doesn't sound as ridiculous as Trump does, but he says things in as ridiculous a way if you account for hypocrisy, laissez-faire, and impunity facilitation. He's trying as much as possible to find what people want to say, the rednecks, the ones that don't really care about others. But they pretend to be good, like religious folks. And he's sharing those stories, but really he's all about nonsense, because in a way, whatever he says, you could interview him next week if you followed his life during that week and say, if you believe that, then how come you made those choices or lived your life in that way, right? Because it's all about image, and it's an image that I'm tired of hearing about. So CBC, you putting Pierre Poiliev on again, and that we have to hear his voice on top of you facilitating the three toxic cultural patterns of Canada, and without you sharing the tough stories locally instead of just from far away or nationally, it makes me lose respect for your ability to offer coverage that is objective. You might say, well, we have to make people feel good. It can't all be negative. And again, hope comes from having the honest conversations about reality and what can be done mitigation-wise for your kids and grandkids. And again, when CBC tries to protect the feelings of his viewers, like parents do, you are creating immature adult children.